How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got the final games of the ALDS. Game 4 here for both the Blue Jays, White Sox, and the Mariners, and the Angels matchups. So we are here tied at 2 in both series, but we'll start with Game 4 in Toronto. Not tied at 2. White Sox have a 2-1 lead, I think. I don't actually remember. Well, we're about to see. Yes, White Sox have a 2-1 game lead here. And they could clinch here at home at what was U.S. Cellular Field. I don't know what it's called now. I don't really care because I'm not a big White Sox fan in real life. But here we go. Teams in their alternates. And that's always fun. As we start Game 4 on a cold night in Chicago. On the mound for this possible clutch game is Lance Lynn. You see his season stats, not bad. Good year for him. 32 starts with a 2.93 ERA, 16-7 record. Held opponents to just under 150 hits. And his opponent, former Miami Marlin, Eliza Hernandez. 21 starts for Hernandez, 10-8 record with a 4.6 ERA. And the Blue Jays will get things started here in the second with a leadoff base hit. I believe that was Hernandez. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., the left fielder. And that's going to get all the way to the backstop here by the Blue Jays on deck circle. And that's going to allow Hernandez to move up to second base. So not great for Lynn. Jays have a runner in scoring position. 2-2 count to Gurriel Jr. And another pitch in the dirt. Grandal's overthrow over to third, not in time. So the Blue Jays able to get a runner 90 feet away with no outs. Full count now to Gurriel. And that's going to miss high. First walk of the night for Lance Lynn. The DH, Eddie Rosario, he's had a big home run. And he could give the Jays a 1-0 lead. Ground ball to second. Double play. But the run does score. So Toronto looking to stay alive. They're up early 1-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs in the third. And he's going to crush that ball way out to left field. No doubt about that one. As that is long gone. Guerrero Jr. gives the Jays an insurance run early. It's 2-0. David Dowell, the right fielder for the White Sox, is going to hit that one into right field. And that will hit off the wall for a 2-out double for Dahl in the bottom half of the third. So White Sox looking to answer back here. Shortstop Tim Anderson is going to hit that one up the middle into center field. Dahl coming around third. Springer's throw a little bit up the line. And it's a 2-1 Blue Jays lead. So Anderson gets the job done. Gavin Lux now. Anderson on the move. They throw down. Not in time. White Sox looking to tie it. Lux now over at first for the center fielder, Robert. Ugly swing and a miss. Hernandez able to get out of it with the lead intact. Sean Murphy is going to draw a walk. Another walk for Lynn. Surrendered a couple here already. That's his third, I believe. Bo Bichette is going to hit that one to the second baseman. Lux diving stop. Bo Bichette barely safe. Good play all around. Good base running. Good defense. Gotta love it. Blue Jays threatening to open up this game here as Kevin Biggio ropes that one into left center field, into the gap. 1 run scores. Bo Bichette rounding third. Anderson's throw. Not in time. Blue Jays open this one up in the fifth. It's 4-1. And the Jays take game 4, 4-1, forcing Game 5 in Toronto. So that'll be an interesting one. The ALDS so far is a lot more interesting compared to the NLDS, as we for sure have a Game 5 in Toronto. White Sox out-hit the Blue Jays, but they could not make those hits capitalize or turn into runs. Eliza Hernandez gets the win. Lynn gets the loss. So do or die, Game 5. But first, we have to get to Game 4 in Seattle. Where you see the notable performances. Hernandez, 6 strikeouts through 5 1/3. Lynn, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks though. That contributed to 4 runs off 5 hits through only 4 1/3. Dahl and Mancada, the only White Sox players that have multiple hits. And now off to Seattle. The Angels could clinch, or punch their ticket, I guess I should say, to the ALCS with a win tonight over the Mariners. But the Mariners are looking to keep the dream alive here and possibly force a Game 5 in Anaheim. But they've got 27 outs to get and some runs to score, and it won't be easy. Now you can see this series has been relatively close, 3-2, 6-3, and a 5-3 win here for the Angels this series. So it's going to be hard for the Mariners. The Angels pitching does not let up as Thor is on the mound for them. And Thor had a decent first half, kind of didn't have the best second half as his ERA ballooned up a little bit, but he's still having a bounce back year for the Halos. Robbie Ray on the mound here. He's the the Mariners ace, former Blue Jays ace. Of course, he pitched the wild card game. That's 6 1/3 innings with 8 Ks against the Astros. First in ALDS start for him. And Thor on the mound. His first postseason start, 32 starts for him, 11-7 record. 200 innings pitched, able to stay healthy this year, Syndergaard is, and a 3.3 ERA. So a rougher second half, but nothing too bad because that's a nice ERA. With Merrifield, the right fielder, struggling this postseason, he'll lead things off for the Angels in Game 4. Left on right matchup. Merrifield first pitch swinging, hits that into right field for a leadoff base hit. First base runner of the game for the Angels, David Fletcher with a full count. He's going to draw the walk. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Nick Solak now. Hitters count, the DH. Former Ranger hits it to center field. And Robbie Ray able to get out of that jam in the first. But hopefully not a sign of things to come, as Mike Trout in the third takes that into right field off the wall. Trout on his horse headed to third, and he's going to get there with a 2-out triple. How many triples do you normally see in a year for Trout? I don't know. But it seems like triples are hard to come by. But Gallo's going to strike out. And again, another runner stranded. Onto the bottom of the third, Mitch Haniger hits that one high and deep to center field. Trout on the run, looks up, and that is gone. Mitch Haniger puts the Mariners up 1. His second home run of the postseason. And this one's a big one as it starts the scoring here. Here's Aledmys Diaz. He's going to take that one to left field. Gallo looking up, and that ball is gone. Solo shot for Diaz. And the Mariners have a 2-0 lead. Just what the Mariners need. Robbie Ray in the 6th now. Still 2-0 Mariners. Nick Solak is going to get hit by the pitch. Here's Brendan Rodgers. Off of Robbie Ray. Ouch. And there's going to be no play. So runners at first and second with a 1-man out. Angels threatening here. Robbie Ray is looking okay. Left on left, Jared Walsh, the first baseman. And he's going to walk the bases loaded. So Ray kind of struggling here in the 6th. His night, I'm sure, is done, and indeed it is. Casey Sadler coming in. Not the guy you want here in this situation. Bases loaded. Of course, all these runs would be earned for Ray, but an 8 ERA in the postseason so far, not amazing. Max Stassi could give the Angels a lead here. Tying run at second. 1 out, 0-1 count. Hit to third, or to left field, I should say. Left fielder under it. Runner tagging. Play at the plate. Rather close, but he is in there. 2-1. Sack fly now. Puts this game a little bit closer. On to the 9th. It's still 2-1. David Fletcher, though, has thoughts on that as he ties this ball game up with a solo shot to left field. It's a brand new ball game. Clutch play by Fletcher. Not what the Mariners wanted here. But you know what? It was a pretty good game. So you can't complain. A lot of good pitching. On to the bottom of the 9th. Eugenio Suarez has been awfully quiet. 1 for 17 this series. Facing Matt Whistler. Whistler's first pitch is crushed to left field, and no doubt about that one, as Eugenio Suarez goes deep to walk off the Angels and enforce a Game 5. Mariners take Game 4 3-2. And again, what an exciting ALDS this has been. A lot of walk-offs, a lot of good times. I mean, I can't really ask for a better series. As Suarez is mobbed at home plate, the Mariners come back and win this game 3-2. So like I said, close game. Just how they won, like they won Game 1 3-2. They win Game 4 3-2. Gotta love it. You gotta root for the Mariners. Can't really complain with who wins this series, Mariners or Angels, but I want the Mariners to win. If I had to pick, it would be the Mariners. Which, in real life, I hope they can somehow beat Houston in the ALDS at the time of recording this video. The ALDS hasn't started yet, but we're getting there. Starts in a couple of days. Mariners coming back from the 8-1 deficit against the Jays. Two teams that feature heavily in this video. So we've got Game 5 for both series coming up next on this video. We'll, of course, go to Toronto first and see who will take home, well, it's not really a championship, I guess, but who will punch their ticket, I guess I should say, into the ALCS. Could be quite an interesting ALCS. I'm pretty excited. Don't really care which of these teams wins. I guess if I had to pick, I would pick the White Sox just because we already saw a lot of the Blue Jays in the World Series. So something different, something cool. I simulated the entire postseason before I started recording all this stuff. And the MLB The Show predicted a White Sox-Dodgers World Series with the White Sox winning it all. So, interesting. But the White Sox have to get to the ALCS first. And it will be no easy task, as it looks like it's going to be Kopech and Ryu. Again, I thought I would pick out some alternates for the teams to wear, because baseball needs more colors, if you ask me. Baseball needs more yellow. But anyways, Game 5 coming underway here. And there is Hyunjin Ryu, 32 starts, 3.69, nice ERA. 190 innings pitched, 180 hits, 138 strikeouts, they got 52 walks with a 1.22 whip. And 12-9 record. Here's Kopech, of course. One postseason start, didn't get very far, only 4 innings pitched. So he's looking for a better start here. And why not? Because the White Sox need it. Starting off in the top of the first, the high drive to center field. And that is gone. The White Sox, again with the long ball, gives them an early 1-0 lead in the first. And of course, the last time, Game 3, I believe, yes, Game 3, they broke the postseason record with 6 home runs. I guess they tied it with 6 home runs in a single game. Sean Murphy now with runners in second and third, and that's going to get down the line and into the corner. So that's going to give the Jays a 2-1 lead with that RBI double from Murphy in the second. Already a back and forth game. Murphy's pumped. Blue Jays fans are pumped. Yasmani Grandal now in the fourth. Will that ball stay fair? It will. That ball is long gone. Another home run for the Sox. Grandal's first of this postseason. And the White Sox leap back in front 3-2. White Sox, not really. I wouldn't think of them as... Well, I guess I would think of them as a power-heavy team. On to the fifth, still 3-2. Luis Robert goes deep once again. This time to left field. 2-run shot, 5-2. White Sox. His fourth of the postseason. I guess of the division series. He has been on a tear. And it has come in clutch when it counts. In another base hit. 1 run will score, make it 6-2 as the White Sox play some small ball here. Here is Yoan Moncada, 2 for 2, looking to bring in a run. And that's going to be, well, not picked up cleanly by Bichette. So a run will score. 7-2 White Sox. And another base hit as that's down the left field line. A runner coming home and the throw not in time. 8-2. And another home run for the White Sox. This is kind of ridiculous. Jose Abreu hits one. I kind of forgot he was on the team. And I think Toronto fans are going to start heading towards the gates as it's 9-2. Ronaldo Lopez against Teoscar Hernandez, and that will do it. The White Sox punched their ticket into the ALCS by just walking all over the Blue Jays. An offensive explosion for the Sox. The long ball really carried them. And they take this one 9-2 as they celebrate in Toronto. Good play all around by the White Sox. I kind of, rooting for them a little bit. Grandal, your player of the game, a perfect 5 for 5. Kopech gets the win. He goes 6 innings. A lot better start for him than the last one. Ryu gets the loss. Grandal with a home run. Robert with 2 home runs. Abreu with the home run. And now for the final game here of this division series. And it will be the Mariners at Anaheim, trying to send Angels fans home sad and get to the ALCS in hopes of getting that World Series. It will be no easy task, though. They'll send out Logan Gilbert, but they have to face Shohei Ohtani. And if any of the first 4 games are any indication of how this game is going to go, it's going to be a nail-biter. So Seattle and Angels fans, y'all better start clinching, I guess, because wow. If you're the Angels, you got to be confident in Ohtani's ability to carry your team. For the Mariners, you kind of just have to hope for, you've seen Ohtani a lot throughout the year. Just kind of have to hope you know what he's going to throw and you're able to adjust and do what you need to do to get the win, but it's not going to be easy. Ohtani's first ever postseason start, 5 innings of 3-hit baseball, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. And here's Logan Gilbert, his first time out this postseason, 6 strikeouts in 5 innings, 6 hits, a walk, no decision, and a 3 ERA. J.P. Crawford climbs in, and he's going to lead off the ball game with exactly what the Mariners needed. A leadoff home run. Mariners up 1 early. 410 feet. Long gone out to straightaway right field. Aledmys Diaz is going to strike out. So Ohtani able to bounce back and pick up a strikeout. Kyle Lewis, 3-2 count. Got him with the slider. That slider is going to be a fairly effective pitch for Ohtani going forward. Brandon Belt now in the second. Another slider and another swing and a miss. Jared Kalinick, the right fielder. Again, Ohtani with the slider. 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Abraham Toro now. Down the first base line. That's going to get past the diving Walsh. Merrifield gets it in quickly to second base. But Toro able to slide in and beat the throw. Leadoff double. Mariners looking to extend their lead. Harry Ford to left field. Gallo on the run at the warning track at the wall. Looks up, and Harry Ford, not the kind of guy you expect to go deep. 373 feet, it barely scrapes out of here. But it's just enough to put the Mariners up 3-0. So they're able to get to Ohtani. Let's see if they can maintain this lead, though. J.P. Crawford. Another strikeout victim, this time with the fastball. Ohtani's 5th K of the day. Mitch Haniger, the right fielder, got him with the slider. Filthy slider by Ohtani. Jared Walsh now in the bottom of the 4th. Hits that one into center field. Lewis, warning track, wall, gone. Jared Walsh puts the Mariners on the board. Solo shot to center field. It's still 3-1 Mariners. I said puts the Mariners on the board. I meant puts the Angels on the board. So maybe breathing some life into this Angels offense and this Angels crowd, as they're hoping to see a comeback. Max Stassi, the number 9 hitter. Runner on first, 2 out. Stassi takes that one to right center field. And that's going to hit off the wall. Runners from first. It's going to come all the way around to score. It's 3-2. Max Stassi. Like Ford, you don't expect to have a lot of pop in that bat. Whit Merrifield now. Looking to bring home Stassi. Hanging pitch into center field. Stassi around third. Lewis's throw. A little off target. Tied ball game here in the 4th. In the 5th now, J.P. Crawford had a solo shot his first time up, struck out after that. And he got him. Another strikeout for Ohtani, able to settle in nicely. Excuse me, Brendan Rodgers with a 1-2 count. And that's going to find some outfield grass. 1 run scores with ease. The throw to the plate, close play, but he's safe. Angels take a 5-3 lead with Brendan Rodgers, I should say, coming through. Into the 6th, Toro down on strikes for the slider, 11th K for Ohtani. Kyle Lewis looking to avoid the punch out here. 0-1. And he crushes that ball to straight away center field. No doubt about this one, as Trout and company are just going to watch as that ball is long gone. Kyle Lewis Makes it 5-4. Angels brings the Mariners within 1 run. Again, what a good series. I think this has been my favorite series so far. Just such a close series, back and forth ball game. On to the 6th still, and that's strikeout number 12 for Ohtani. So Ohtani's picking up 12 strikeouts, 7-4 Angels, but Brandon Belt to center field. No doubt about that one yet again. What a clutch home run here late, as that ties the ball game. Mariners not looking to go down without a fight. Brand new ball game, 7-7. On the bottom of the 9th, no outs, runners at first and second for Jared Walsh. Muniz's pitch hit into right center field and gone. Jared Walsh with a walk-off 3-run shot, 10-7 Angels, and that'll do it. That will send the Mariners home, and the Angels, one of the best teams in baseball, headed to the ALCS. So that's what we're looking at, you guys, an Angels-White Sox ALCS and a Dodgers-Cardinals NLCS. What a great series, y'all. This was just so fun. I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm kind of curious who you guys think will be facing each other in the World Series. I'm kind of hoping for either Cardinals, White Sox, or Angels, Dodgers. Have a little fun with it. But that'll do it for me, you guys. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos as often as I can. As we got more postseason baseball, we're just right in the middle of it, with an interesting championship series matchups. They're set. It's going to be good. I kind of expect the Angels and the Cardinals to steamroll over their opponents, but you never know. So with that, I will catch you guys next time. We'll start the NLCS and the ALCS. I think what I'm going to do is put the first 2 games in one video of each series. So another 4-game video coming up, hopefully. And with that, I will catch you guys next time. And take care.
Our final line score.